Good morning, knucklehead!
It's time for Mama to trade those snooze buttons for something far more satisfying. A hotel breakfast buffet that's calling her name louder than the alarm clock ever could. Hotel breakfasts aren't just meals. A quest to stack your plate higher than Mount Everest with food on top. Whether team endless coffee refills or one of everything, please, this buffet is her playground.
Good morning.
Variety of mantao and pao or bao. Ooh, that mantao looks cute to even eat. The steam makes it look more appetizing.
Yum!
Stir-fry noodles, pork dimsum, boiled eggs, stir-fry calabasa aka pumpkin, different kinds of fresh salad, potatoes, yeah, they just don't steam them, they make it savory, tofu, now that looks yum, green papaya salad, stir-fry baby bok choy, chicken wings, Chinese seaweed salad, stir-fry bean sprout, coffee or tea. This fruit looks interesting. These are kumquat, citrus fruits where you can eat their skin. Youtiao, deep-fried breadstick, and this is the gluten section, which I will not elaborate on. Soups and congee.
Wow!
The noodle station at the hotel is a vibrant, customizable experience that allows guests to craft their perfect bowl of noodles. With a wide selection of meats, there's something to satisfy every craving. The meats are often pre-cooked and ready to be tossed into the steaming hot broth. Alongside, the fresh vegetables add a refreshing, healthy element to the dish. Crunchy bok choy, tender mushrooms, and crisp bean sprouts are just some of the vegetables available to enhance the flavor and texture of the noodles. To further personalize the noodle bowl, the station is stocked to enhance flavor, from spicy chili oil, soy sauce, and sesame oil to fresh herbs like cilantro, crushed garlic, and green onions. Mama started to take some stir-fried noodles.
Look at these noodle arms!
And pork dumplings. These are staples that are almost present in a Chinese breakfast buffet. Their appeal and rich flavors make them favorites. Fried for a morning dose of protein. Chicken noodle soup to awaken the senses, and it's good to start for the day. Light and refreshing. Mama, for all the food that you took, this isn't light. I bet you still take even more. The light chicken broth, clear and gently seasoned, offers a soothing foundation without being too heavy. It's savory yet Its savory yet delicate nature provides the perfect balance, making it feel nourishing without overwhelming the palate. Next, the spongy but very soft deep-fried tofu is a fusion of flavors and textures that adds a delightful twist to a classic dish.
Yum!
The deep-fried tofu, with a slightly golden exterior and soft, airy interior, when placed into the hot soup, the tofu absorbs just enough of the savory broth, becoming even more flavorful without losing its signature light and spongy texture. The fresh bok choy adds a burst of color, crunch, and mild bitterness. Its green leafy presence provides a fresh contrast to the comforting warmth of the soup.
Yummy!
Next plate. The pork dumplings add a rich and juicy element to the palate. Their flavor filling, made with tender ground pork and a mix of seasonings, provides a satisfying contrast to the noodles. The stir-fried noodles, perfectly cooked with a slightly mushy but perfect texture and tossed in a savory sauce that coats each strand, is impeccably amazing. It sounds like Mama got her coffee from this machine, perhaps one that brews her perfect cup. Yeah, this machine draws coffee. Her third plate. This is a delightful combination of both savory and sweet, the perfect balance of flavors and textures. Crispy tang yuan, filled with sweet purple taro, a delightful contrast between the crispy exterior and the soft, sweet, and slightly earthy taro filling. Next to the tang yuan, a pork floss bun adds a savory element. The fluffy soft bun is filled with tender pork floss, providing a sweet and salty flavor. The light and airy texture of the bun, combined with the savory pork floss, adds depth and richness. Adding to the variety is a small piece of vanilla sponge cake, with its light, airy texture and subtle sweetness. The cake serves as a soft, comforting bite that complements the other elements on this serving. The plate is finished off with a refreshing serving of purple dragon fruit.
Yum!
Its vibrant color and mildly sweet flavor acting as a refreshing palate cleanser. Mama has met a kind woman, let's call her Cherry, who happened to be a Filipino in the breakfast buffet. They had bonded in plans to explore Xiamen. They promised to meet in the lobby. A few moments later, Mama is getting ready for the day with the get ready with her makeup routine. First, she starts with a moisturizer to keep her skin hydrated. Then, tinted sunscreen combines sun protection with a subtle tint or color to her face from the harmful UV rays. I just got that from the ad. Lip liner, Lip color. Mama loves a soft, natural glow, so she adds a touch of blush to the apples of her cheeks, another layer of lipstick to make it matte, pressed powder with the blush to a blur finish effect, and brow pencil to make her brows look more visible. With her makeup complete, Mama's ready to take on the day, looking fresh and looking refreshed. She had checked out of her hotel room, and instead of rushing back to the hotel to check out everything everywhere all at once, movie reference, she decided to take her time, knowing that the journey ahead was meant to be savored. She made her way to the hotel lobby. In the midst of her preparations, while waiting for Cherry in the lobby for the day's adventures, Mama approached the reception desk to ask for a business card, and with internet access, she took a screenshot of the hotel, ensuring that the image clearly showed the nearest train station. This was a precaution in case she found herself without internet access. This provides her with a visual reference that would be invaluable if she needed to find her way back or ask for directions. Mama and Cherry left the hotel and they made their way to the nearest bus stop, following the directions provided by the helpful hotel receptionist. Their first decision was a popular mall known for its vibrant atmosphere. However, an unexpected hiccup awaited them. As they boarded the bus, they realized that they didn't have the required bus cards. They tried to pay with cash, but the bus driver explained that that was applicable. This led to a flurry of broken translations and attempts to understand each other, causing confusions. The language barrier proved challenging. Seeing their genuine attempts and realizing the difficulty they are facing, the bus driver eventually allowed them to board without the bus cards. This act of kindness left Mama and Cherry feeling relieved and grateful. They found seats near the front and settled in. Reaching their first stop, SM Xiamen.
Come on in, look at what we've got. There's so much more, there's such a lot. Here at SM, we've got it all.
This is the first ever SM mall outside the Philippines. Similarly, in the Philippines, the mall was a grand sight to behold, reflecting both modernity and a touch of Filipino charm. Mama and Cherry were eager to see what this unique shopping destination had to offer. They started their exploration by browsing through... Mama, stop vacuuming! I'm trying to record!
Oh, sorry.
Hi! They started their exploration by browsing through the various shops, each store brimming with local and international brands. The vibrant atmosphere made their shopping experience delightful. She really doesn't have any idea why there's a lot of locals who are lining up at the pizza chain. Tell me in the comments below. As they continued their exploration, something unusual caught Mama's eye. Moving gracefully through the mall was a robot that looked remarkably like a cabinet on wheels. Intrigued, she paused to watch this curious device navigate its way.